Before Hollywood ever imagined Training Day, before GTA created Officer Tenpenny, there was a real man, a real cop, and his corruption was so extreme, so unbelievable, that fiction had to tone him down. His name was Rafael Perez. Rafael Perez was 29 when he joined the LAPD's elite anti-gang division, a unit feared on the streets and respected inside the department. To Perez, it wasn't just a job, it was power.
Out here, you gotta show strength. If they fear you, you control the streets.
It didn't take long before that idea twisted. What began as showing strength became something darker. Extortion, robbery, beatings, planting drugs, framing suspects, and everyone in the unit pretended not to see it. By the mid-1990s, Perez and his partner Nuno Durden were operating like criminals with badges. They shook down gang members, stole cash, resold seized drugs, and their supervisors, they saw rising arrest numbers, nothing else.
Look, we clean up the streets and we get a little bonus on the side. Everybody wins.
Everybody except the people they destroyed. In 1996, their worst act took place, a moment that would later unravel the entire Rampart division. His name was Javier Ovando, 19, vulnerable, soft-spoken, and living in a small apartment in Westlake. He was not powerful. He had no resources to fight back. On that October night, Perez and Durden decided to pay him a visit.
Javier, open the door, now.
Javier stayed silent at first, but the pounding continued, the threats mounted, and fear took hold.
We know you're in there. Open this door, or we're kicking it in.
Scared and overwhelmed, Javier finally unlocked the chain and cracked the door. They pushed the door the rest of the way and walked in. Handcuffed him, sat him down, closed the exit behind them.
What do you want? I didn't do anything. Please.
Relax, we're sorting something out. Perez circled Javier, probing, testing. He leaned in, he whispered, "We know things. You'll help us make this story neat." Moments later, everything exploded. 4 bullets tore into Javier's chest and back, the apartment filled with noise and blood and disbelief. Javier collapsed to the floor, alive but gravely wounded.
He's still breathing. We need medics.
Plant the gun. Make it look like he fired at us. They planted a gun. They staged the scene. They called for backup. When other officers arrived, Perez told the story the police wanted to hear. A violent man had burst in and threatened them, and they had responded in self-defense. Javier was taken to the hospital. At trial, Perez and Durden testified. They described a violent ambush. A jury believed them, and Javier, wounded, frightened, and far from well, was convicted and sentenced to 23 years. A year later, the dominoes started to fall from the most unexpected place. 2 off-duty LAPD officers got into a road rage argument at a red light, shouting, cursing, following each other block to block.
You want to keep running your mouth?
And then, the shooter pulled out his pistol and fired, killing the man in the other car,
a fellow police officer. The city ignited with racial tension, accusations, outrage. Internal Affairs launched a subtle, quiet investigation, and that investigation led straight to Perez, Durden, and the Rampart anti-gang unit. When IA dug deeper, they found something worse. Perez and Durden weren't just dirty cops, they were drug dealers with badges. During raids, they seized cocaine, then sold it, sometimes using the dealer's own pager to arrange the sale.
Why waste good product? City ain't using it.
By 1998, Perez was bold enough to walk straight into the evidence room and swap bricks of cocaine with boxes of Bisquick pancake mix. But then he got greedy. He stopped replacing it. One day he simply walked out with 8 pounds of cocaine worth over $1 million on the street, and IA had finally seen enough. When the cuffs finally clicked onto Rafael Perez, he was still wearing his LAPD uniform. "What do you want? I can talk." And talk he did. His plea deal required cooperation, but Perez went beyond that. He named 70 officers and claimed 90% of his unit framed innocent people. It was the biggest police corruption scandal in LAPD history. Over 100 convictions overturned, more than 200 lawsuits filed, millions paid in settlements. And Javier Ovando, the young man they paralyzed, won $15 million for what was done to him. Perez served only 5 years. Durden served less than that, but their actions scarred Los Angeles for decades. Hollywood wrote movies about him.
King Kong ain't got shit on me!
Video games modeled villains after him.
50 of me, and this town would be okay.
In the end, Rafael Perez didn't just corrupt a police division, he corrupted justice itself. And when the truth finally surfaced, it shook a city to its core.
I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so
Before you go, don't just scroll past this like it was, just another story. If you enjoyed this one, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell because we're dropping more real-life, twisted stories just like this. Fake kidnappings, scams, betrayals, and unbelievable plot twists. You'll never have to go hunting for what to watch next. YouTube will bring the next story straight to you. And the more you watch, the more the algorithm learns you love this kind of content. So your homepage stops being random and starts feeling like your own private true crime theater. Also, smash the like button. Not just for ego, okay? A little. But because it tells YouTube, hey, this was actually good. Show it to more people. Which means we can keep investing time into better stories, better sound, and better visuals for you. And if you know one friend who loves dark, twisted stories or crime documentaries, share this video with them. You might just give them their new favorite channel. So, subscribe, like, and share if you want more stories that make you say, there's no way that actually happened, until you realize it did. We'll see you in the next one.